So guys, today we're here at Brezo Lounge in Cheadle on the High Street. So let's get in there. You've seen the dude. Let's see the food. So guys, there's plenty of options here on the menu. So I've gone for the large breakfast, which is pretty much two of everything on the list, and that comes in at $16.35. You do have the option to get the standard breakfast, which is pretty much the same breakfast but one of everything, which comes in at $11.35. I've got a black Americano, which was $3.65, and we've ordered a latte, which was $3.95. Total price £35.30 all in. It's a bit dearer than the normal sort of breakfast I have, but so was Icarus, and Icarus was stunning. But we'll see what it's like. You get what you pay for. Hopefully it'll be a good breakfast. I'll have a sip of this coffee, but that's steaming like that. They've literally just made that and bought it. That is a tasty coffee. I'm not trying the latte, I'll get told off, but that black coffee, pretty tasty. Let's hope the food's the same when it arrives, and I'll come back to you then. So guys, the food has arrived. I'll tip this as best as I can for you. There you go. All looks very nice, well presented and everything on the plate. So it only took about 10 minutes for this to come. Tell the plate's nice and hot, which is brilliant to keep the food really warm. Decent. So I have got some ketchup here, well, HP sauce, the proper stuff, none of that snide stuff here, which is essentially, I'm just going to put that on there, ready to have with my sausage. Throw a bit of salt on there. Got to have my salt and pepper on there. So you do get the option when you get the toast and stuff, whether you want normal toast or soda bread. I went for the option of soda bread. The only thing I don't like is, is tomato, which is on the plate. That's just a me thing. I'm looking at the eggs. This egg looks like it's slightly over and it's hard, whereas that one looks like it'll be a runny yolk. But we'll see. So we start with the first egg, and we'll burst that one. You can see that is a perfectly runny egg. Let's see, can we see that? Perfectly runny egg there. Second egg, just about runny. We'll let you have that one. See what that's like. So I'm going to start with the black pudding. That food is nice and warm so far, black pudding. It's all right, black pudding that. Let's try a bit of the Cumberland sausage. I've been on that sausage, which is a good thing, of course. Into the hash brown. Hash browns are nice and hot. Tastes nice then. It almost tastes like, rather than a hash brown, it's like a potato fritter, but it's like a fluffy mash type thing inside. Really nice, that. Bacon looks like a thick back bacon. The only downside is it did say smoked, and I prefer unsmoked. Not bad though, that. That's a good quality bacon, and it is a thick back bacon. This is a bonus. Try some of the beans. Beans are nice and warm. Tasty beans. Flat cap mushroom. That tastes really nice, that mushroom. You have the mushroom that tastes really nice, but nevertheless, it does taste a really nice mushroom. I'm going to try the tomato just for you people that like it, but it's not for me. Yeah, that's a tomato. I don't like tomatoes. Try a bit of this toast on its own first. A friend of mine came here last week and said the toast was lovely, but the crust was a bit hard. Toast is tasty, but the crust is, like with all these nicer breads, as I call them, you do tend to find when they're toasted, the crust goes a little bit firmer. The egg's tasty too. So all round, that's a rock solid breakfast for me. I'm going to get stuck into this now, and I'm going to come back to you shortly. See if our opinion's the same when we get through everything on the plate. But from a quick try, everything on there tastes really good. It's all cooked really well. If I was looking at anything, it'd potentially be the rind on the bacon there. But we'll see what that's like when we get to it. I'll come back to you shortly. So guys, we have just finished that. What did we think of that? I thought it was really good. Going through each item, thought the black pudding was tasty and well cooked. The tomato, as you know, is not for me, so I'm disregarding that. The bacon was a really good quality bacon. However, it was smoked, which again, isn't for me. I did eat it and I did enjoy it, but you can tell it was a good quality bacon. The Cumberland sausage I thought was really tasty. Again, that's not everybody's thing. Most people prefer just a plain pork sausage, but I like a Cumberland and I did enjoy that. The hash browns were lovely, different to most hash browns. It was like fluffy potato rather than little bits inside it, which is what you get with most hash browns. I enjoyed them. The eggs, one was perfectly cooked, one was almost over, but we just got away with it. The beans, tasty, everything was hot. The sourdough was lovely, but the crust was a little bit firm. You kind of get that. Whenever people tend to toast that better bread, you tend to get a firmer crust, which can split your mouth open when you get old like me. But the actual bread itself, it was really tasty. Price-wise, just looking at my receipt again, been through the prices, $16.35. What did we think of that for the money? I thought everything was spot on. Everything was hot. The coffee was nice. I liked it. A few people might find that coffee a little bit strong. It was just right for me, but I do like strong coffee, to be fair. When I compare it to other places that I've been, I find that quality ingredients I can get elsewhere for around the £10 mark. There was a little bit more there, but £16.35, it's quite expensive for a breakfast. And because of that, I'm going to give it a rock solid 9 out of 10. Would I come again? I would come again. Yeah, I probably would come again. The only thing for me, when I'm having a breakfast, I like it to be nice, chilled, relaxed, eat my food, nice and quiet. So this place seats, I reckon, about 50 people. I'd say 40 people are in here now, so it's very loud and noisy, which was part of, if say half a point that I dropped was for value and half a point for that noise, because it is noisy in here, man. It's really noisy. And like I said, I do prefer it to be pretty chill. Service time, the food was out 10 minutes. That's really good, that, because that food was to order. And it, like I say, it was all hot. Until the next one, cheery bye.
Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I really would appreciate it.